Hey guys, how are you? Abel Tejeda, the mortgage guy here. Wanted to give you a quick update. As you guys probably heard, interest rate, or actually the Fed raised interest rates. That doesn't necessarily mean that interest rates for mortgages have gone up. They have gone up slightly, but not the 0.75 or 3/4 of a point that the Fed raised rates. And that is because one, what the Fed does doesn't affect mortgage interest rates directly. It has something to do with it, but the Fed is not the person that determines or that drives what mortgage rates do. That is set by the open market, and more importantly, fears about the economy. In this case, what has been driving interest rates up since probably 6 months ago is inflation. Nothing kills an economy more than inflation. That is why the Fed, whose job is to keep inflation under wraps, has been raising rates. Now, it was estimated that the next Fed meeting, the raising interest rates were going to stop, but now reading and analyzing what the Fed had to say, rates will probably continue going up further into 2023. They're talking that maybe into 2024. That doesn't mean that if you have lots of debt, it doesn't make sense to refinance. Or more importantly, right now, guys, if you're thinking about buying a house, this is the time to do it. Why? Because virtually you have no competition. Everybody's waiting for rates to come back down. And guess what's going to happen when that happens? Because remember, what goes up has to come back down, and rates will come back down. So everybody that was on the sidelines will all of a sudden go back and try to buy a house. Now you're going to have tons of competition. Now your problem is not going to be higher interest or high interest rates. It's going to be trying to get your offer accepted the way it happened 2 years ago. So if you're thinking of buying a house, honestly, don't wait. Make a move. That way you can secure a house at a good price. And then once rates come back down, you can refinance and secure a long-term interest rate. Right now, there are a lot of programs like the 3-2-1 buy down, 2-1 buy down, where the seller pays for a temporary rate reduction. Sellers are giving closing cost credit. Sellers are open to negotiating prices, rates, everything. So if you're thinking of refinancing, you have high interest rate, credit cards, high interest rate, personal loans. Look at the numbers. Numbers don't lie. The same thing with purchases. Secure a house right now, and when interest rates go down, refinance, do a streamline. If you're a VA, do a VA IRRRL, minimum cost. But the whole point is you don't have to bid over asking price. So if you have any questions, click on the link below, and I'll talk to you soon.